Hello and welcome to Yoga with Alexandra. I'm Alexandra, aka Flower Yogi. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. This will be just a very chill yoga session. So whether you have had a crazy day and you just want to relax, or you're just waking up and entering your day, this is just some time to take for you on the mat. So we'll get started on our backs. You won't need any props or anything. Always can use them if you'd like, but we'll just head on down to our backs, and you can bend the knees in towards the chest, giving yourself a good squeeze here, grabbing the shins, backs of the thighs, maybe rolling side to side. And then coming to center, just allow the feet to gently plant. We'll bring them to the wide edges of the mat so the knees knock in at center for this constructive rest. If you need to, you can lift and place the tailbone on the mat, just feeling that connection through the spine. If you need to take any movement in the head, side to side, hands can come to the bottom of the rib cage or open at your sides. Or final option, grabbing opposite elbow overhead. Wherever you are, allow the arms to relax, allowing the low back to relax. And taking some deep breaths in, feel the belly, the rib cage expand. And as you exhale, allow the belly button to drop in towards the spine. Get heavy through the back body. And just coming into your practice. Finding that focal point between the brows. And observing the rhythm of your breath. And noticing where your mind wanders, start to reel your attention back. And take a few deep breaths. I'll invite you on the exhale to kind of purse the lips and make a SH sound. So we'll do that together 3 times. Inhaling, feel the belly, the ribs expand. And exhale. Empty completely through the lungs. Inhaling deeply. Exhale. Final deep breath in here. And let it go. Really nice. Start to find some movement in the hands, fingers. Roll the head side to side. Noticing any stiffness in the neck or the back. And then we'll bring the legs out long, reach the arms overhead, big full body stretch. Inhaling. And exhale, relax everything. Beautiful. We'll hug that right knee into the chest. Give yourself a good squeeze here. Rocking the legs side to side. Feeling the hip flexor, getting this nice little massage. And then we'll bend into that left leg, plant the foot, and then finding a figure 4, bringing the right ankle to the left knee. And then reaching around the left thigh, grab the leg, and pull them both in towards the chest. Giving yourself a little squeeze here, that right elbow coming to the inside of the right thigh, opening up through the hip. Left calf or shin can be parallel to the mat or straighten the leg up towards the ceiling. Just explore what that difference in movement feels like for you today. You can rotate that left ankle a few times. Really nice. And then we'll just bring the foot back down to the mat, uncross the legs, send the right foot up towards the sky, point and flex the foot a few times, maybe draw circles, and then keeping the leg straight bent, bring it all the way down to the mat. Hug that left leg in, give yourself a good squeeze around the shin or the thigh, rocking the leg side to side. Moving super gently throughout this practice. And just taking that time to connect with yourself. Really nice. Then we'll bend into the right leg and then bring the left ankle to that top of the right thigh. Interlace the hands around the thigh, hug the legs in. Our left elbow coming to the left inner thigh as we open up through the hips. And close the eyes if that feels safe. Really invite your attention inward. Maybe you straighten up through that right leg or keep it bent. And then we'll start to replant that right foot, release the grip. Straighten the left leg towards the sky, rotate the foot, the ankle a few times. And then keeping the leg straight as it goes all the way down to the mat. Send both legs out long. We'll take another big stretch here. Inhale. Really pull the toes away from the fingers. And exhale. Relax, release everything. And then just bringing the hands to the face. Bring the thumb knuckles to the third eye. You can keep the hands separate. And then just massage the brow here. So bringing the thumb knuckles or kind of that flat part of the thumb bone to the brow bone. Feels really nice, especially if you tend to hold any of the muscles in your face or you've been feeling frustrated. Just relax these muscles, give them a little massage. And bring it up to the forehead or the scalp. Maybe around the temples. Combing the fingers through the hair, around the head, the back of the neck. Reach the arms forward. You can grab one knee or both, and then pull your way up with that bent knee. So however you want to get to a seat, that's where we're going. And then recentering yourself on the mat, we'll just take a little butterfly pose here. So you can bring the soles of the feet together, knees nice and wide, grabbing the ankles, and take the thumbs to the soles of the feet for that foot massage. And notice any tension you might be feeling in the legs or the hips. If you're feeling like really tight, or maybe the legs are coming up a lot, just bring the feet out a little bit more, opening up this diamond shape in the legs. And then wherever you land, we'll take the hands to the ankles and find a nice tall spine, looking forward out in front of you. And then start to bend at the hips, bend through the elbows as you pull your way forward. Nice and slowly rounding through the spine. And then just allow the head to be heavy. You might, stack the hands on top of the feet, bring the forehead to your hands. If you have a block, this is a nice place to support the head, but we won't be here long, so just enjoy wherever you are. Really deepening the breath. Getting a little heavier with every breath out. And slowly we'll start to press into the hands, walking back up through center as we restack the spine, head over heart over pelvis, and then taking the hands to the outsides of the legs, just closing that book. And we'll cross the ankles, bringing hands to knees, and finding a little seated cat-cow, just rotating through the spine, through the abdomen. As you inhale, pull the belly, the chest forward, look up. Exhale, pressing back around through the spine. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, rounding back. Inhale. Moving at your own pace now, really feel that stretch through the neck, the front of the body, the belly, and the back body, the sacrum as you round. When you're ready, you can start to find a little clockwise rotation in the hips and the chest. Still pulling the chest forward as you inhale, coming forward, and exhaling, rounding back, this time with a little more of a circular motion, like you're churning yourself up. And the next time the chest is forward, gently reverse your circle. Beautiful. Coming back to center, back to stillness. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let something go. Lovely. Then we'll turn for a little forward fold. Feet out long in front of you. You can open up a little bit or keep them together, just whatever feels better in your hips. If you need, just moving that fleshy part of your seat to the side. You can also roll up the mat under the edge of the hips or slide a blanket under there if you have one around. And on an inhale, we'll lift up tall, stretching through the side body. Keep the legs nice and straight. Just staying here with your breath for another couple rounds. Really feeling that activation, that Dandasana, staff pose, feet actively pressing into an imaginary wall, fingertips reaching up towards the sky. One more breath in here, lengthen. And on the exhale, hinging at the hips, trying to keep the back as flat as you can for as long as you can. And eventually you'll hit that spot where you start to round forward. You can grab the feet or the ankles or just the mat next to you, whatever, as you release the head and the neck for Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Taking a deep breath in for 1, 2, 3, and exhale 3, 2, 1. Just continuing that rhythm of breath. Equal parts inhale and exhale. You can up the count if that feels comfortable in your body. Notice where you're gripping, just relax those muscles, especially around the face, the neck, the shoulders. And slowly starting to walk the hands up the legs, one vertebra at a time, restacking through the spine. Pick up the shoulders to the ears, drop them back, opening through the chest, just taking a few circles here. Maybe knocking the head side to side. Really nice. And then we'll bend at the knees. Start to make our way back onto the floor, grabbing the backs of the thighs as you roll all the way down, hugging the knees into the chest. You can grab the outside edges of the feet for a little happy baby. Finding any movement here that feels good, rolling side to side, straightening the legs. And then coming back to stillness, release the feet down, ending in that constructive rest pose where we started. Hands to the bottoms of the ribs. And we'll take 5 of those deep breaths with our SH sound on the exhale. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last two on your own. And just allowing your breath to return to a natural rhythm. And you can stay in this constructive resting posture or send the legs out long. Just allowing your body to be still for a few more moments. And when you're ready, we'll bring the hands together at the heart. Thumb knuckles to the third eye, taking one final breath in together. And exhaling to honor your body, yourself, the practice. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time.